Hi, okay, so recently at Cheery I did a Camp Flow for girls. It was for 14 girls, and I was the only PCB. Camp Flow, so it's a camp designated for girls, and we do topics like leadership and sexual awareness, gender awareness, talking about some of the issues that females face that a man does not. So I brought in the Creative Center for Leadership females or students from Addis Ababa University, so like I collaborated with them. I worked with my counterpart, and it was for 4 days. It was a lot of work. Did it all by myself. I worked with the ActionAid, the local NGO at my site. So it was very successful, but very stressful. And now that I have a site made and I have 2 volunteers in the next town over, I feel like this would be a easier way, or like an easier time next year.
My name is Samantha Rhodes, and I'm a G11 Peace Corps volunteer serving in Balingova, Oromia in Ethiopia. One of the things that I found most rewarding so far in my service has been my Girls Club. We've been working on various projects throughout the past year, and one of the things that has been the most fun has been our adaptation of typical American or European fairy tales. So I printed off the popular fairy tales like Cinderella and Snow White and Little Red Riding Hood, and they read through them. And then we worked together to summarize them, to create a character list, and to create like a settings and a plot list. And then they are creating books of their own. So they are illustrating the books and then writing their summaries in English to create like their own adaptation of that story. Then we're going to go to the primary schools and we're going to read to the local kids there. And then we are going to write our own stories where the girls themselves are the heroines and they have to write a fictional story about like a challenge or like a, some sort of fairy tale story about what they overcome.
Just made a video with the kids. Kids liked it. It was fun. And I thought it was fun. Now it's over. The dream is over.
You act like you're dead, like your life is over now. It's over.
It is over.
What did the video mention? Like how many views your video got?
We're just over 55,000.
55,000 views.
Yeah.
They made a music video covering what song?
Even Flow by Pearl Jam with our 9th grade students for an extra credit project.
Alright, my name is Natanya Douster. I serve in Maicha Tigray, Ethiopia. One thing I've done that works really well is holiday projects. So I did, in my service, I started out on Christmas, American Christmas, not Ethiopian Christmas, by walking in and saying, okay, how many religions are there in Ethiopia? And they were like 3. I said, great. These are all the different kinds of Christian that we have in the States. And I filled the board with lots of different kinds of Christian, and they were just like, and I was like, all right, these are religions that are not Christian that we have in the States. And then I filled the other half of the board, and they were just, come on, what? And then we talked about like typical Christmas things in the States, making snowman and winter things, making snowman and Christmas trees, and I played the Michael Bublé, which they thought was really funny, and yeah, it just worked really well, and it got them to look at diversity and sort of question like, oh, what does this mean to be my religion or a religion or identity in that religion? And it was also silly because I am not Christian. I can teach it now.
Accomplishment that I'm really happy about is the tech committee getting started and working on that project, but also making QGIS training and GIS mapping training happening for people. We've done trainings around the country, so I think that's really great, helping people get excited about mapping.
Like what are you mapping?
All different kinds of things. Any information about health, environment, or education topics. If you have data, but you also have a point location, so XY coordinates about where that information is, you can map it. And so you can do stuff with stomp and malaria projects, agriculture offices, helping them zone the areas that they're working with. So that's good. And one other project I'm excited to do this year is to do teacher appreciation activities so that teachers know from their students that they're appreciated, and I think that will help them do a better job.
Okay, so next year I'm starting a girls club with a local NGO in my town, and I'm really excited to get it started. They work with vulnerable girls who are at risk of child marriage. They are orphans where they live too far away, and the whole program is to keep them in school. So I'm very excited about that next year.
Hashtag Let Girls Learn, right?
Yeah, hashtag Let Girls Learn.
Awesome. And I'm going to work with teachers on using computers and doing digital gradebooks that automatically calculate totals for the girls and the boys and the averages and the minimums and maximums so they can see where they need to improve and with which students they need to work more.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I guess I'm proud of my secondary project. This is my accomplishment. I have 5 or 6 secondary projects going on right now, and probably some of the ones that I'm most proud of are we have a uniforms project going that is completely student-run and student-led, and I also have a really successful tutorial program. Every weekend I have over 100 students come to just learn basic English, so those are some of my accomplishments.
I am currently with the support of my counterpart, Ryan Loretta, and also my school, building library/resource center in my school. Currently we've been donated sort of construction material to help with building the project, and then the next step would be reaching out to family members back home to have them donate books and things of that nature. Also we have the racial ethnic minority. Each person is diversified, and with that comes unique support programs or initiatives in place to support those volunteers, and currently we do not have that in PC Ethiopia, so we're in the process of forming a racial ethnic minority committee, and we have the Peace Corps Color Project Ethiopia Facebook page. Check it out, where everyone can just go to a open discussion, open forum where you can ask questions, give comments as relates to the diverse experiences of volunteers in Peace Corps Ethiopia.